You're scrolling through videos, minding your own business, when a song you've heard 1,000 times pops up. Except it's different this time. The singer's voice is deeper, the chords drag out, and suddenly a basic pop song you usually ignore feels like the soundtrack to a cinematic heartbreak. You check the video details. Did a team of elite producers spend weeks re-engineering the track? No. A teenager dragged one audio slider slightly to the left, slapped on a basic echo preset, threw in a moon emoji, and somehow made millions of people cry in their comment section. So why does taking a completely normal song, playing it at the wrong speed and drowning it in digital fog, trick us into thinking we've stumbled onto a deep emotional masterpiece?
When you slow down an audio file the classic way, two things happen at once. The tempo drops, and the pitch drops right along with it. Millions of years of evolution looked at deep voices and went, yeah, that guy probably wrestles bears. Your brain naturally associates lower-pitched voices with larger, older, or more powerful speakers. When an app drops a singer's voice down just a couple of semitones, your conscious mind knows it's still the same star. But your inner caveman isn't asking for credentials. He's automatically giving that voice a little extra weight and authority.
And pitch is only half the trick. Even if the pitch stayed exactly the same, slowing the tempo alone fundamentally changes how we interpret emotion. In music psychology, slower tempos are strongly associated with sadness, reflection, intimacy, and longing. It slows down the narrative pace, giving your brain more time to absorb each lyric, whether the song actually deserves that level of gravity or not.
Then comes the reverb.
Congratulations! Your bedroom pop song now sounds like it was recorded by a ghost who's still processing a breakup inside a medieval cathedral. In audio editing, reverb just simulates sound bouncing off physical surfaces. But psychologically, heavy reverb creates a sense of spatial distance. The singer feels farther away, echoing from another room, another place, or another decade. That artificial distance often makes music feel dreamlike, lonely, or cinematic. Plus, human memories aren't crisp, high-definition files. They're fuzzy, distant, and slightly blurred around the edges.
By washing the audio in diffuse echoes, heavy reverb accidentally recreates that blurred auditory texture. That might be why your brain translates digital fog into pure, unearned nostalgia. The audio structure mirrors the soundscape of a distant memory. Here's where neuroscience gets clever. Why doesn't the original song make you feel anything anymore? Because by the 437th listen, your brain has switched the song into power-saving mode. Thanks to a concept called predictive processing, your brain builds an efficient mental model of familiar songs. It already knows every drum hit, every lyric, and every dramatic breath. So it clocks in, does the bare minimum, and lets the song play on background autopilot while you drive or doom scroll. The moment someone slows that track down by 15%, your brain's predictive model crashes. The drum beat lands half a second late. The chorus stretches out. Your brain trips over the change and goes, wait, that's wrong. Pay attention. Stretching out the timing also gives each lyric and chord a little extra emotional breathing room to sink in. You end up in a psychological sweet spot. The melody is familiar enough to trigger emotional recognition, but altered enough to kick your brain off autopilot and force you to actually listen again. At the end of the day, slowed down music isn't some hidden truth record labels locked away in a vault. The editor didn't unlock forbidden buried emotions inside the track. They just exploited millions of years of brain wiring, using 2 sliders and a free audio plugin, which
honestly, is kind of impressive. So, the next time a slowed and reverbed edit catches you off guard, don't worry. You're not having a secret existential crisis. Your ancient brain wiring is just getting effortlessly played by a stranger with a phone app.